football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
So it's down to business here. He's picked his way through. Tries to get it clear. Has a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Now it's Zico.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the game's first significant... Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Greece really could have done without this. So this to extend their lead. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, that's fabulous. Played in by Sané. Opts to play it back. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Engages and forces him off the ball. Thuram gets it clear. Aims beyond the defence. That has ended up in no man's land. And he shoots! They've scored! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And it's Sané. Sané puts his foot on the gas. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and...
And Messi! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Pele deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Ronaldinho. That has been cut short. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Pele. He is through here. Here comes the cross.
Cleared without complication.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Good ball, good chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? That was travelling.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Knocks it into space. He's played it back. Tomiyasu calmly anticipates. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Van Dijk, very much a man of this, takes the shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Nicely weighted ball. And he's quick to snatch it back. Driving forward.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's a promising position. That is a brilliant interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Spread out to the left.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pullet. Greece do have a chance to counter here. Pullet. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition.
Good chance here! Really well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's trying his best to... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Out of play for a throw. Messi. Rice deals with that comfortably. Rodri gets it away. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Played towards the front line. Ronaldinho chasing after it. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now that looks a decent ball. Now who's going to be first to this? Messi. Can he get it through? And they can counter here. He has found the way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now, can they get him away?
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Tries to play it through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, it's come loose. Schalke have reclaimed it. Rice. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Such good technique.
Seedorf concedes a free kick for that. And he's going to have his name taken. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Caught offside that time. Tries to pass it through. Oh, super find. He could be in here. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he plays one through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Greece clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Great vision. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Great defending, strong and determined. Schalke appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That's a good ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Collier, he's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's in on goal. There's the shot! Goal! Schalke! Into the lead once more. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Schalke get themselves into the lead.
Jan Koller. Coming on the field. Number 20.
Taken back almost at once.
Number 3.
Rodri,
McTominay.
can he get on the end of this?
Number 14.
Now it's Sané.
Andy Cole.
He's got away.
Substitutions taking place.
In towards the back stick. Punched away.
Schalke surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Here comes the corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's McTominay. And here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ball's gone out of play. Oh, he's certainly caught in there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Gullit. Now it's Messi. Gullit. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's superb. He's had a shot! He has done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on 4 minutes. Rafael Leao bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Decent hit from there. There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time perhaps, or maybe not, we'll see.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it. And time is up. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And that's been won straight back. Somewhat off target. Good read, needed to be. And it's Messi. Aims beyond the defence.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he was on his game.
Yeah, and I remember one game against the boys from Madrid when that famous front three were simply unplayable. They each scored a goal, with Messi grabbing the last one to put the icing right on the cake.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Pelé. Now that looks a decent ball. Good chance here! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Ambitious ball here. Now he's off and running. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Greece clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the pass is intercepted. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to pass it through. Beckham. Searching pass he's played there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now he's got space here. Buffon breathes a sigh of relief. Oh, what's he done? Platini! They've got to be quick to recover this. Nicely aimed pass. Beckham. He's a sharp little ball here. Platini! Goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Number 22.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Pull it, and pull it! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Maldini tries to clear. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book.
Might want to be careful there. Kohler really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Roberto Carlos.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's found a way through. Seedorf, big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Odo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a promising position. Oh, it's played into the area. Keeper has taken decisive action. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Great! Oh, what has happened here? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's good running with the ball. But that has not gone well.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Fired deep towards the back post. Beckham! Oh, good-looking ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Greece are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substitution for Greece, number 8, Messi.
And that's the second half started.
Field is number 14, Bale.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram. Schmeichel punts it upfield. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Threads one in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Real chance! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. And he's had a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Greece ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, he's been caught napping! That's very disappointing, it has to be said. And it's Michel Platini. Greece are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Played into space. Platini in acres of space out wide. It's a ball kick.
Substitution for Greece, number 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 17, Vieira. Number 5,
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very
on
poor.
the field, number 11, Pirlo.
Lovely pass. Martinelli!
Davids.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Martinelli actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Gabriel Martinelli. Substitution.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. There's the shot! Goal! Greece! And they get themselves in front! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That ball looks a good one. He's picked his way through. And this is Hullet. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he's worked it through. And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Nice interception, well timed.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicked it back promptly. That is good alertness. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's... and Hullet! He scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Greece go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Knocks it into space. Spread neatly. Odo. And the counter is on. And that's gone loose. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? 5 minutes to add. Roberto Carlos. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. That ball looks a good one. And here's Martin. Oh, that's ambitious. Decent enough try.
Martinelli has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And that is as far as it goes. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Rangers against Greece.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Shunsuke Nakamura will have a key role, Peter, here with his touch and his vision.
He'll shot a goal! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay.
Messi! Out of play for a goal kick. Short changes him with that pass. Xavi Alonso. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Nakamura. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking for options for movement. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's well spotted. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Messi. Oh, well measured. And Hullet! Zico!
Greece would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Now it's Torres. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the header! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, the movement is slick. The referee's awarded a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Hit the woodwork and out. And he can clear it away. And the shot. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
That's Dembele.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. He's going to be disappointed with that. The error shows great strength. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Vinicius Junior. Xavi Alonso. Oh, he's gone for goal! Oh, what has happened here? And again! Goal! Rangers! And the comeback is complete. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Fernando Torres simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
Rangers go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Nakamura. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. There's a tricky customer, but he slams the door shut. And here's Vinicius Junior. Fernando Torres. And this is Torres. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nesta. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Aims beyond the defence. He is through here. And Torres! That's a decent clearance. Greece are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Tries to play it through. Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele tries making a foray down the right. So goes for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Nakamura to take it as usual. Now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position, and it climbs up big. That's a half-decent try.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Stood up well to him there. Great vision. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cleared away. Rangers have the chance to go the other way.
Will be 3 minutes added time.
And this is Hullet, and he shoots! Goal! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Substitutions taking place.
Greece get the ball rolling in the second half. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. Fernando Torres. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Greece do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Greece clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Hernandez, chance here to counter. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Shot could be shapes to shoot! He's scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Greece get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And this is Torres, and he's away. You've got to be quick to recover this. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick, and he has shown him a yellow card. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. He's chosen to go back. And he's there to make the challenge. And here's Dembele. Dembele. Decent chance! Oh, taken with style. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Fernando Torres really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him.
And again! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution for Rangers. Number 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 18. Vinicius Junior.
Alexander-Arnold.
Dembele.
Xavi Alonso.
Number 4.
Here's a man adored by many, even bear-fied by some. And he's searching through.
Number 21.
It's a goal kick.
Villa. Number 15. Messi. Number 2. Matthijs de Ligt. Substitution.
And here's Rafael Leao. That's a good ball. Shoots! Goal! Greece! And they're back in front. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? No, that's been intercepted, and that's gone loose.
Rangers really are showing all the necessary urgency, but...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Koundé. Now it's Villa. Picked up, chance, surely! That's another chance! Tomiyasu gets it away. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pirlo pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. The ball has bounced loose now. Look at the space here! Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Tomiyasu has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Couldn't squeeze it through. Hernandez. And it's Nakamura.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Nakamura. And here's Mbappe. He could be in here. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rodri. Oh, some tackle that.
Rangers really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Takes a shot! I think we're just about done here. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu clears. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. De Ligt makes the interception. Now it's Villa. Nakamura. He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, that is asking for trouble. So that's it. It is all over. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort, fall behind.
Yeah, okay, bro. Whatever you say. You. Go cry, bro.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. There's the whistle. Threads one in. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Batistuta is onto it in a flash. And it's Messi. Now it's Hullet. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's... And Hullet! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Played into space out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And he's there to get it away.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
And that's a good-looking ball. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Triol gets it away. Zico. Oh, he's played it in low. It's their second corner of the game. That has not gone well. And here's Seedorf. Zico! He's missed, but not by that far. Now it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's had it nicked away. Thuram cuts it out. Out to the left it goes.
That's going in strongly.
Seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Vieira gets good distance on it. Can he get it through? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zico. And this is Pele, and he's lost his man here. Lam tries to clear. Well read, nice interception. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he is going into that little black book. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
softly out wide. Nicely shaped ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Pele. That is good alertness. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh,
Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And what? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this is Batistuta. Cruyff. Oh, it's played into the area. Nesta. He's had a shot! He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Guardiola ready to try one. Decent hit from there.
Greece, they've got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful, just a little more.
This is Messi. Real chance! Goal, Greece!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Greece are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He can get that clear. Great vision. And this is Cruyff. He's found a way through. Cruyff! Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross needs to be good. And he knocks it clear.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Zico. And it's Zico. Well seen. Saw that coming. Now, can they get him away? Guardiola. Batistuta. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
And here's Batistuta. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Greece leading 1-0 at the break.
Y gorra roja y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega a su padre que acude a recogerlo a la puerta 26. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5. Puyol.
So off we go once more.
El dorsal 7.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Messi's cross. Now it's Pullet. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking for options for movement. And he's away. Chance for a shot! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play. Greece are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he shoots! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 3.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Dorsal 18.
Greece find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment.
It's gone! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Shot, surely! Sticks it away! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing.
Pullet gets through on his own. They're urging him to shoot. And it's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Greece are having a ball here. Oh no, what has happened here? Deep cross. Tries to get it clear. He's gone for goal! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Keeper's dealt with that. That's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. And it's hoisted clear. And he was alert to it.
Messi really needed to concentrate.
He's gone for goal! And he's opted for the long pass. Yamal. It's run loose here. Cross to the back post. And he's taking no chances there. And he can clear it away. And the through ball. And Hullet! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Greece certainly looked shocked.
That's rather hopeful. And that has faded wide.
Greece really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
It could be in. Rafael Leao! And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And he has been fouled there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly...
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, they look as if...
Can he finish? And that's past the post.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's through here, and it's made its way to him, and the shot! Oh, impressive strike.
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the goalkeeper, for rescuing a perilous situation.
And he was quick to react. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. There's a sharp little ball here. Decent chance! He has done it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona can have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. That looks a decent ball. Messi in acres of space out wide. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Fernando Torres coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Just 5 minutes left. Tries to pass it through. Played in deep. And the shot! And again! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop. Well, that pass isn't the best. Out to the right. Messi has it in. Oh, what goes for the shot? And the keeper read that really well. Lahm. Can he get on the end of this? This looks promising. And Torres! And he's there to belt it away. Looking for the run. Tries a shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he's been caught. He's having a shot! They've scored! It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity...
Torres! He's got a goal! Deep, deep into injury time! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. That's that, the end. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into...